Coffee is on. Good morning this morning. Try to make it. Alrighty. Good morning. Alrighty. So what's the topic for this morning? A new coffee cup. It's too early. Ain't no way even on there. Oh. Probably they don't send out notifications right away. Anyway.
You know where Whistler is in Mississippi?
Sounds familiar. Why?
It's right up from Montgomery Boys.
Right.
Tornado took out a chicken house, like all of them.
Ooh.
Whistler.
Oh, I need to call. Mr. Thimes. What's that last name? No. Anyway, we'll get a hold of Travis. See if his farm's doing okay. Lots and lots of tornadoes and bad storms and crazy winds and all that stuff's been happening. Mississippi got hammered, didn't it? Tornadoes? Tornado went through Louisiana?
Or heavy wind.
I know we were under a tornado watch for quite a while last night. I didn't sense anything bad until after we done got home. Then it kind of got a little crazy there for a moment.
No.
Huh?
We were in town getting insurance.
Oh yeah. No, that we were in town doing that. I finally got my vehicles legal. I am very, very well known for driving around with either no insurance or out-of-date tags or whatever else. So we went yesterday and got all of that legal. I have insurance and tags on both the vehicles now. Oh, by the way, we bought a van. I think I already told you all about it. I bought it last week. I couldn't find a motor for the truck, and for about the same price that I was going to pay for a motor for a truck, a buddy of mine was selling an old van, a minivan, Cadillac Sam special. One of those kind of minivans, just a little. Anyway, he used it for hauling hay and hauling stuff for his homestead. Used it like a pickup truck. So figure same amount and it runs and everything's good with it. Go ahead and do that, and I still have the truck to eventually get a motor for it. I found a motor for it. I just got to come up with the $500 because the old motorhome that my sister owned, it has the same kind of motor in it. And I think we're going to try to buy it from my uncle. Bring the motorhome out here, take the motor out, put it in my truck, and then have the motorhome push it, pull it back towards the back, and fix it up for, I guess, for Bubba to stay in or something. So hopefully we can achieve that. That would be awesome. Did you grab the little ashtray?
Yeah, I got it over here.
Well, you just took everything, didn't you? Hold on, I'll grab it. Anyway. Figure we'd put that, if we get that motorhome, we'll put that motorhome towards back and make a little suitable housing for Bubba. Sure, Bubba don't want to. I'm sure he would like his own little place. He don't really like the rules in the house, so trying to figure out an alternative. I mean, men know what I'm talking about. When you set rules of the house, they're just set that way. And I understand he doesn't want to follow some of them, so I'm trying to make it where he's got his own house. He's got his own set of rules. You know what I'm saying? Try to teach him how to handle that. He doesn't like handling other people's rules, so hopefully that works out. So we'll have him a little camper. He'll have his own little place back here in the back. It's the same one. I don't know if any of y'all remember me doing the video there in Mississippi.
Here, look.
And, hold on. Wow. I just threw a tree right through that house, didn't it? Or is that a mobile home?
I think it was a mobile home.
Yeah, that's a car.
It was. Before it was a mobile home.
Oh, I thought I was looking at the same picture. Anyhow. Somebody say something. I got 2 people in here. One person ran away. It's too early. What are you doing? I thought you did this at 9. I do it on my own schedule. Makes it easier because if I do it at 9, then I don't get out there and start doing anything with the animals until 10, 11 o'clock when I get done. And by then I've done wasted so much time. So it's like, no, I get up early. So it don't matter how many people in here. Wish somebody would at least talk though.
You already took care of the animals.
Yeah, I already took care of the animals this morning. It's 8 o'clock here. The animals were took care of at 7:45. But I always get up real early. Well, usually. The other morning, I didn't get up till like 10, 11 o'clock. For your eyes only. Hi, Tommy and Selena. How are you? For your eyes only. Well, that, that's a pretty neat name. Is it a channel that has content? Or just out of curiosity, what's the meaning behind the name? Let's see our inside pig. Oh, morning, good morning, good morning. It's a military term. No content. For your eyes only is future. Eyes only. And my eyes were messing with me. I thought that's up for your. Do you mind? You're invading my space.
Yes, I'll get away from you.
Ah! No, man, still don't know what to do about that thing. I'm like, wait a minute, it sounds like the pig's out there. But it stays still. He was, I got this. That's fine. He gets out there when we're hanging out with the pigs. He'll get over there and he'll jump over the metal things on the side, which by the way, I've got to start building a bigger pen, like quick. Those suckers are getting huge. They're like this big, the pigs. Anyway, he'll jump over that metal siding deal and jump in there and go to playing with the pigs. He tries to roughhouse with them, but he finds out real quick that the pigs can roughhouse a little rougher than he can. Got to plant a garden this. Gonna.
Yeah. The garden ago.
Going. Yeah, going to plant a garden this year. You do talk to text, don't you? My words come out just like that. You push a button and say what you want to text, right? Because I don't spell all that good. But yeah, we're gonna do a garden. We actually got. I took the flower bed over here on the side and put a whole bunch of potting soil and mulch and stuff in it, and made a flower bed. And she has these rows with the little plant, and as they get bigger and they get time for them to transplant, by then I should have the rows built over here. We're going to do them in the front yard for now because I don't have a way to. I haven't gotten a tiller yet. I haven't been able to grab a tiller yet. The ground, I don't have enough time to get it fertilized the way I want to, so we're going to do above ground beds because we can do most of it all in soil. Just build the boxes and just throw a bunch of soil in them. I got 12-foot pieces of lumber out there. I figured I would take about 3-foot boards on both sides and put them 12-foot runners. That way it'll be 12 by 3 foot wide, and it'll act as a garden row. We'll put like 3 of them up this year. We're gonna have a lot more than that next year, but so I'll show you here in just a little bit once we get done drinking a little bit of coffee. If you stick around, I'll show you the animals and stuff. And I'll show you what we got going on over there at the plants. But yeah, we're doing a garden. We have let's see. What are the bigger plants? We got broccoli and spinach. the bigger plants
I got
that
peas that.
are like ready to already plant, and then we put seeds in the flower bed. And we've got
Peas,
peas,
beets,
beets,
radishes,
radishes,
Brussels sprouts,
Brussels sprouts,
2 different kinds of lettuce,
2 different kinds of lettuce,
kale,
kale,
onions, garlic,
onions,
strawberries.
garlic, strawberries. He thinks that's it. So anyhow, we're going to be doing them in. I'm making flower beds all around the front, because once we put in a circle drive and we get everything cleaned up and all of the stuff is in the back, the front is going to be nothing but flower beds. But this season, we're going to go ahead and plant all of our garden stuff up here. And this winter, when after the garden's done, we'll pull up everything, and next season we'll put plants there because I'll have the garden area ready. But considering the way all the challenges we've had in front of us and the lack of equipment and things to do what we need to, I'm thinking that now that I have a van and I've got a place to get pallets and stuff, I'm fixing to make a pallet pen, a big huge pallet pen back there in the back for the pigs. And really, wow, you're really gonna have a big garden. Yeah, we're yeah, but I haven't even started. I like making big huge gardens with like in Oklahoma when I lived out there, I had 136 acres out there. I had about 2 acres of just a watermelon patch. Literally almost 2 acre watermelon patch, didn't I? Huge, huge, huge deal. Bunch of watermelons come out of it, but the boys, 2 older boys, I don't talk about them very often, but every now and then you'll hear about them. Anyway, they went out there and picked a bunch of them, sold a bunch of them too, but it didn't work as I had planned on that time around. But I don't think I'm gonna go that big again. But yeah, we're gonna have a decent sized garden, but it's all gonna be in the front, literally in the front yard. So that's the only way I got to do it. But I'm gonna place them as if I'm placing the flower beds for not this year but next year, because the placement of the beds are going to be I don't know, I'm thinking possibly putting like because I'm wanting to put a horseshoe driveway. I'm wanting to put another exit out. I just got to figure out how much the culvert is going to cost me when we get ready to gravel the drive, which we got to do, because I have to park literally in my gate, because anytime it rains, if I'm down this hill, it's like mud bogging trying to get out of here. I never got the van out yesterday when it started raining because I had it back down here to the door. Pig manure is good for your garden. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna make this big pen back there where the garden area is, and I'm gonna get the pigs over in it, because they're already rutting up the little area we got them in. They got that tore all up. It's a big mud hole right now. So they're actually doing very, very good for tillers. They make really good tillers. They will definitely turn the dirt. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them back there, and I'm going to add soil periodically while they're in there. That way they can trample it in and instead of making big mud holes or whatever, I'm going to start adding soil to dry them up, to keep it dry, if you get what I mean. And then they'll have it all rooted up and dug up and tilled up. And then next season, I can plant a big garden in the back. But these pigs, I think these pigs are what's going to be my problem, because they grow a lot faster than I was expecting, and they're they're already much stronger than I was expecting. So I think we're going to have a lot of issues with them breaking out of their pen and stuff. So, which it's going to be all part of it. The more they do what they do, the more I got to try to build a bigger and more sturdier pen for them, and then we'll have one for next year, because I think either either we're going to breed one or two of them, or we'll just start over from babies. But I'm thinking of uh just start over each season would be the best deal. Keep one um keep one or two of them for breeding, and then I could sell the babies, and the ones that we decide to keep for slaughter, we will already have pens built for them by then. This is it's just a big learning curve. I wasn't expecting to do pigs, and uh and I had a pig a long time ago, um there in Oklahoma, but it was about as wild as could be, and it got loose, and we ended up we never could get it back in the house. We ended up tracking it almost 2 miles down the road, and ended up shooting it and then dragging it out with the four-wheeler and bringing it to the butcher. So no, I don't think that's going to happen here, because these pigs are not wild. They are very they know they're very skittish, but as soon as they hear my voice, they know that they know who we are, and they come right to me. So I don't think I'm gonna have a problem there. Plan to start Homestead instead of Slab City. No kidding. Yeah, Slab City has got it seems really evil in a way lately. No offense to anybody that lives in Slab City, but it's just, I don't know. It was a wonderful place, and that was a summer that we will never, I don't believe we'll ever see again. And I absolutely loved it out there. The people and everybody that, and it all has to do with people that didn't like Mike, didn't like the fact that we were all friends, and quite frankly, we're quick to judge them and make them guilty until proven innocent, instead of the other way around. And I don't know. I have a different set of morals when it comes to friends. You don't just turn your back on a friend that easy. Seems to me I seem to be a rare breed. I don't find many people like that anymore. I think it's got something to do with our upbringing, the way that we were raised. I think every bit of it. If our parents were judgmental, we turned out judgmental. If our parents were into drugs, most of us ended up into drugs. It's a lot to do with the way that we're raised. That's why you got to really be careful when you got kids. You got to be careful not to teach them the wrong things. My dad raised me until I was 10, but my dad was 30 years older than my mom. So when I was a little kid, my dad was in, I would say, his 60s or so. He'd be in his 90s now. He would, or probably right at 100. I don't know. But anyhow, and so I was raised up old fashioned. Basically, it's basically like being raised by a grandparent, one that has already been through that and has already, uh, like so many other things, you learn with age. It takes time to learn things. So I was raised up old fashioned by somebody that had already been around for a while. Well, at least until I was 10. And dad died, and I got shipped off to this family and that family, and started learning about the world. So does anybody want to come up and hang out with us? Topic. We don't have a topic yet for this morning, so maybe somebody can pop in and jump in with a topic we can talk about. Been at 26 minutes, still got another, I don't know, probably about an hour. Usually go for about an hour and a half or so. An hour, hour and a half. See the new coffee cup. Farmhouse life. And we got our mascot. Yeah, yeah, I really liked out there, Slab City. We got quite a few different learning curves out here compared to out there. Here it rains a lot more. It's slick. It gets chilly. It's pretty cold, but all in all, I think it's going to work out here pretty good. Well, it's going to work one way or another because, but boy, I tell you what, getting the land in a little valley like this hillside, everything being on a steep hill, that has been uh, probably the hardest thing to overcome. You're used to building things on flat land, and now you don't have any flat land, but just a little bit up front, not even a quarter of an acre. There's maybe a half acre out of all uh 3 1/4 or 3.5 acres, however much it is. It's a little over 3 acres. Out of all of that land, I've literally got a little less than half an acre of flat land. Not even that, about a quarter of an acre. Very small bit is flat. So it's been a heck of a learning curve. Desmond, how are you doing? Hey buddy, come on up. This dude, he's got one of the voices that he could do like radio. He would do good for a talk show or whatever, because you could listen to him talk um forever. He's got one of those like a game show type voice. Really cool. Told him that a time or two. Come on up, talk with us. The link is right above you. We still got an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. I just woke up. I know. I've been up for a little bit. I decided not to do these waiting until 9 o'clock to do coffee talk, because if you notice, I don't do coffee talk every morning, because by the time 9 o'clock rolls around, I'm done already busy doing something. You know, and I usually get up. I'd already had the animals fed before I ever opened this one up, and that was at 7:30. So yeah, I just figured I'd start early. The ones who catch it, they catch it. The ones who don't, there's always playback. Getting an error. Let's see. Yeah, driver from the C920 camera. I don't know what a C920 camera is. You got an appointment for the taillights on the RV today. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Taillights should be pretty easy. What's the deal with the taillights? Are you having to have having to get them put in, or are you having to wire them up? I think the wind just caught the door. I usually do all my own wiring when it comes to, but it's wiring things like tail lights and stuff is just one of those things that comes easy to me. I don't really do a lot of mechanic work at all, but I do my own wiring for the most part. Electrical wiring too for the house and everything. I do on my own. But a short somewhere, you gotta get it diagnosed. Hey, I can tell you how to fix that with a 9-volt battery and a little light. Froze. Oh, there it is. It froze for a second. But yeah, 9-volt battery and a test light, and you can find it any short. Disconnect your battery and just go through your wires with the 9-volt battery, and you find your short. But anyway, yeah, well, that's good. So hopefully you'll be on the road here pretty soon, then, huh? You'll be you'll be traveling. Yeah, that's it's a blast. If I had a motorhome and stuff, I'm pretty sure that we'd be doing a little bit of traveling, but I don't know. I've just kind of don't really have that much of a desire to travel that much more. I'm gonna stay here and do this homestead thing. You're more than welcome to come out and visit. We'll move the car and stuff. You can park the motorhome right out front and stay a day or two. Yep. Well, definitely get a hold of me. Look me up on Facebook. It's still Shepherd's Treehouse under Facebook. Yeah. Tell you where I'm at. If you decide to be on the East Coast and go down through Tennessee, then oh, I know. Gas is high. It's what what was it, 270 something or 280 something here? Gas? I don't know. It wasn't $3, but it's getting up there. It's pretty close. I shouldn't have got that. That is so tempting because you can sit there and make it sound just like the pig. I sit there and mess at that thing nonstop. But yeah, we got a fairly decent little van. It more ugly than anything. It's got a it's been in a couple of fender benders. All the seats go down into the floor. Now keep in mind this dude has not done anything but hauled a bunch of hay and pig food and animals and things like that back and forth to his homestead. It's been used as a pickup truck. I pulled the front seats up, the middle ones that go in between the driver's seat and the back seats, because the back seats were up when I bought it. I pulled the middle ones up, and we found the mold smell. The water and everything had gotten down in there. We picked them up, we cleaned them up the best we could. I got in there with carpet cleaner and a scrub brush and went to scrubbing them. I've got them fairly clean. I put them back down in there because I cleaned that whole compartment out. I had to put them back down in there so I can have some room to haul stuff. But anyhow, because that's what I'm using it for anyway. With the exception of going and getting Bubba, I've got to go and get Bubba. Him and his girlfriend got kicked out and have nowhere to go. They have no car to sleep in, no tent, no nothing. So I've got to go and get them, bail my son out of his bad choices, I guess. Again, you gotta love your kids. Oh my goodness, they keep you on your toes. And I told him that was going to happen if he took off from here, and he did. He sure did. But anyway, I got to go and get him. That little minivan's gonna work good for that. Very, very thankful that we got that. And like I said, hopefully if I come up with the extra, my uncle's got a motorhome for sale for $500. You can start it up and you can drive it. Only the governor on the transmission is messed up, so it don't shift out. But the motorhome's it's an old Indian or what do they call that thing? A Cherokee or something? I don't know. Anyway, it's
Warrior.
Warrior or something. Choctaw Warrior or
Warrior.
just a Warrior? Okay, but anyway, it's got a picture of an Indian on it and stuff, but the inside of it's fairly decent shape. And the motor's in good shape. And we're thinking about getting it because that's about what I was going to pay for a motor anyway. But pull the motor out and put it in my truck because it'll mount straight up to my transmission. It'll work just fine. We mount it in the truck and then put the motorhome back here, like going towards where the garden is. And I can make Bubba his own little house for him and his girlfriend. That's the only thing he didn't like about being up here was having to abide by my rules in the house. That's my house. I got rules, you know, and I just want him to have his own house so he can have his own. He can do whatever he wants back there, you know. That's on him. That's his house. And but if it doesn't work that way, if he stays in the house with us, he stays over here, and he doesn't want to go in there, then I can use it for a barn or something. I can use it for a shed. But $500, and I pulled the motor out. And basically, I got the motor home for free by the time it's said and done. If I do it that way, the motorhome was the only thing it's going to really cost me is to get the motorhome here. I got to have it pulled here or something. I'm sure that's going to probably cost a couple $100, but when am I going to go and get Bubba? I don't know. As soon as we got we have 3 days off in a row off of babysitting. So those days is when we're planning on going. Hey, Miss Lena, you want to see the new pig? She just jumped in. She hadn't seen it yet. You hear it? Talkative. That one won't run from you. It won't bite you. And it only makes all that noise when you squeeze it. New pig, yep. I seen that. Where did I see that? Walmart, or was that Walmart, or was it? Yeah. They got blue ones and they got different color ones. Yeah. Blue ones, green ones, they're up there at Walmart. Judy would love that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. Little man, he don't know what to think about it. He just kind of runs up and kind of sniffs it, and he won't take off with it or anything. You know, we thought about that too at CB Radio with a base antenna. Yeah, we thought about that, and there was a guy down the road that obviously deals with CBs and stuff. I mean, he's got huge antennas and stuff. So, but yeah, one that would reach 6 miles. That's about how far Lena is from us, about 6 miles, right? Yeah. But yeah, that'd be cool. She's got a CB in her truck. Nowadays, everybody uses computers. I mean, but that would be cool. Yeah. I've got another friend of mine down the road over there. I'm sure he'd get one too. And have a network of people with CBs. Yeah. Get a little one for the vehicles like Dukes of Hazzard did. Have them in all the vehicles. And you get pulled over and you got all of that crap in all the vehicles, I'm pretty sure they'll be thinking you're running something, especially up in these hills. From what I understand, there's a lot of moonshiners out there. I don't think they're out this way. I think they're. I don't think they do too much out here, but in the area, maybe more east into the mountains. But I wouldn't doubt it around here either. But yeah, that would be cool. Probably gonna need them eventually anyway. The way the economy is going now, it's a matter of no time before it just collapses. Oh, not a topic I want to get on this morning. Sorry, shouldn't have said that. Most of you agree, I'm sure. Oh, ouch. Oh. So anyway, how's everybody else been doing? Oh yeah, I guess I could put my boots on and take y'all go see all these critters. It's wet out there. Everything's a mess. The wind here, man, the wind here goes crazy. And no matter what you got piled up anywhere, the wind will blow it all over the place. And then little man gets out here every time we get the trash picked up. We have to, if we don't get all the bags off the ground right then, he'll pick them right back out and put them in the back of my truck until I'm ready to go to the dump. Looks like no rain for today. Oh, that's awesome news. Get something.
There's rain this evening coming in.
Selena says there's rain this evening coming in. Alrighty. Alright. Anyway, like I was talking about, we're gonna put. Oh man, how do I do this? No. Settings, camera. Turn that camera around. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna put a couple long rows right here, and I think I'm gonna put some over here. That's my minivan I just bought. Anyway, but we got some started. Santa's made quite the little flower bed. She's got them lined up, and then she's gonna start spacing them out, and they're gonna start going in the rows out there. But she's got a bunch started in there. Each one of these are planted with something. Let's see. I think that's lettuce. I don't know what that is. I got the onions. Anyhow, I got that. And I got the girls over here in this pen that I built. I ain't finished with it yet, but it's got like a little. That's actually a rabbit hutch, but we're using it. Anyway, I got my 3 roosters that are loose, and then Miss Judy. Hey, don't jump on me. Okay. Anyway, there's the 3 little pigs. Hey, girls. Oh, y'all messy. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Come here. Zoe, why are you acting like that? Anyhow, and then we got. Hush! Judy, shut up. Anyway, we got these fancy roosters. You ought to see the size of the spikes on the side of their tandem, or their oh crap, whatever you call them, them fighting spurs. Anyway, got them 2. They're the same kind. And then with the 3 that are loose, I have 2 white ones and then a white and black one. The white and black one matches this one here. That's why that white and black one's supposed to be in the last pen, but ain't nothing in there. All right, let me turn this camera back around. Yeah, anyway, so let's see updates so far. Gonna be going to get more pallets, I hope probably today. I've only gotten the 6 regular size ones and that. But I was able to get all of them in one load. with that van, so that works. And then after going and taking care of everything yesterday, we got her to the van and the car completely legal and insurance and all of that. So yeah, and everything pretty quick. Yeah, you see how close them plants are together in there, so you know how much stuff we got planted. We're gonna have a pretty decent sized garden. Where am I making the goat run is from the pigs back. That whole side, I'm wanting that whole side as a goat run until I can get this bottom part cleaned up more. It's got too much debris and plastic from the old trash pile from the people before. There's going down the hill. I don't want the goats eating all of that and trying to or end up choking on it or hurting them or anything. So I'm gonna put them on the other side. The long run there until we get all of that cleaned up. And once we get all of that cleaned up, then I'm gonna fence in that big bottom area, and I'm gonna put the goats loose out there so you can clean all the underbrush and everything. It's all down there in the very bottom. That ought to be fun. Why that divide? I noticed that. Get you again in. Oh, little plastic pool. Yeah, we have one, and it's about time to put one in with the pigs. They're starting to muddy everything up. They can't keep enough water, so yeah, that's definitely fixing to happen. Yep. Gabe's little swimming pool that Leah left it here, said to put it in when they got big enough for it, put it in with the pigs. And it's fixing to warm up, so they're definitely gonna want cool water, so that'll be happening real quick. Morning, Miss Lena. What we got going today? I still got to go to the co-op and get feed. Oh, I need to find that four-way so that we can when we go into town and I can change that tire in a parking lot. On flat surface somewhat.
Yeah.
There really ain't no good spot unless I just get muddy as all get out to change a tire here right now. I can change that tire that's bald. Yeah, we got a good deal on that van. The only thing was wrong with it was it's got the tie rod ends need to be changed out, but I have the new ones to put on there. And the front brakes need to be changed, which I have the new brakes for it. They were all with it. They come with the vehicle. Going to get rabbit hutch today. You're gonna? Oh yeah. See you later. Awesome. Well, holler when you get it if you need help putting it up or something. Hey, you want to go over there and help put up a rabbit hutch? But yeah, we got all of the stuff with the van to fix it. I just gotta actually fix it. He he went and got his wife a brand new car, and so he took over his wife's Jeep, and they just decided to sell off the van. It's just a little work van, so but it's worked out good for us. Yeah, change that tire out though. Yeah. Anyway, we got to go to town and do a few things anyhow, so. Helping Brian this morning, so it will be later. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna go and get our day started. You know what? Yeah, the one of the tires is bald on there, but I have a tire to replace it. I mean, it's got an extra spare on there, a full size tire, but then I'll go up there and get a tire put on the rim that has a flat tire on it now. Them 16-inch tires on that minivan, you can buy them at Walmart for like $60. So I think I'm gonna have a new tire put on that rim so that we have a good spare. Those vans, the spare is literally underneath the driver and passenger seats, like underneath the vehicle. And um, yeah, I don't see trying to dig that thing out. I have no idea if it's any good or anything. He didn't know. He'd never had it out either. Anyhow, that's what we got done so far. And I don't know if we'll do more updates later on. But see, that's why I can't stretch that thing out there. That tarp, it's that wind keeps catching that tarp. Oh, I can't wait till I get the material and start building me a. I'm gonna build a metal roof over the top of this whole thing. But that's probably one of those that's gonna have a skeleton there for a while, and then it might get a few sheets of tin at a time, so it'll take forever to build. But I've got to. Anyway, love you guys. Y'all have a blessed day. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And all the other information is on the About page for any donations, all that stuff. And if you're interested in sending stuff, the address that we got a post office box. Somebody asked us to get a post office box so they could send us something. We got it, and we've had it for a month and a half, 2 months now, and they still never sent it. So I put it up there where you can see the address. And have a blessed day. Love you guys. And later.